Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to your month ahead reading for the month of August. This is for my Sagittarius sun, moon, and risings. Okay, there's a little something in here for all of you, but as always, take what resonates and leave the rest. Not everything is going to resonate sometimes, and that is okay. All right, just use your discernment to know what's for you and what you can let go of. Before we get started, make sure you are subscribed to this channel so you know when new videos get posted. Like and share with your fellow Sagittarius friends, and leave some comments below if something resonates for you. Okay, let's see what is coming up for Sagittarius for August. Okay. Oh my goodness, that's a lot. Let's start with these three here. Okay. So, okay, we've got the Ten of Cups, the Fool, and the Nine of Swords. The Ten of Cups, the Fool, and the Nine of Swords. Okay. I feel like some of you are feeling like there's no way that this much happiness could actually work out for you. Like, you've got this emotional fulfillment, right? And this leap of faith. You're taking this leap of faith with this emotional fulfillment, but then you're like petrified that it's actually not going to work out. Don't do that. Don't stay up all night worried about this leap of faith. You already took the leap of faith, right? It goes Ten of Cups, the Fool, Nine of Swords. You already took the leap of faith. Once you worry about it after the fact, that's not going to help you move forward, right? You need to fully commit to this leap of faith. So you've got to release that worry and anxiety that you're having about it, because it's never going to go the way you think it's going to go, right? It's never going to go perfectly the way you planned it, but that doesn't mean that it can't work out. That doesn't mean that it can't work out. Plus, you've got this emotional fulfillment. You're starting with so much love around you. Like, you are full of emotional fulfillment, embodiment. Like, you are loved, okay? You are loved and supported in this leap of faith. So don't worry about how it's going to go. Don't worry about how it's going to go, because guess what? You are also the High Priestess, okay? You are also the High Priestess. You have the ability to make whatever you want happen. You are magical. You are tuned in. You are tapped into your intuition. Stay in this place, okay? Release this and stay here. This is where you want to be in this leap of faith, okay? Tapped in and trusting your intuition on every single step, not worrying about how every single step is going to go, okay? So let's stay in that High Priestess energy, shall we? All right, let's see what else is coming up. I feel like there's a really big leap of faith that you're taking this month. And that's why the worry's coming up. But also, a lot of you are super tuned in. So it's like the worry's coming up, but you know to let it go. You know to let it go. You just needed me to remind you to let it go. Because, yeah, we've got the Four of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles here. Like, this is celebration. This is community. Okay, this is seeds that you've planted that are growing. You've put in the work, and now those seeds are starting to grow, okay? You're going to find your community. You're going to find the thing that works for you is growing right now. It is. You just had to walk away from what is no longer serving you. That's all. And that's what you're doing. That's this leap of faith, right? This leap of faith is walking away from what's no longer served you to step into a place of community where you can grow in a new way that you weren't able to grow before, right? You're stepping into a new version of community, a new version of yourself, right? A new tuned in version of yourself that's bringing in aligned community that's helping you grow. You've released what's no longer served you, right? You're releasing that worry and that doubt and really leaning into this leap of faith. And that's going to help you really keep pushing towards this big leap of faith. It's going to help you keep pushing on this path, okay? Yeah, I mean, Ace of Pentacles and the Wheel, okay? So there's a new financial opportunity, and you're going to get out of it what you put into it. There's a new financial opportunity coming, and you're going to get out of it what you put into it. All right, so make sure that we're putting good into it. Make sure we're putting that High Priestess energy into it and not that Nine of Swords energy into it. And it's coming with the quickness, okay? This is all coming together really fast. Your head's probably going to spin and you're going to be like, oh my God, what is happening? It's happening really fast, but it's happening for your highest good, okay? So just stay tapped into that High Priestess energy. Stay aligned with your intuition, stay aligned with your dreams and desires, stay in that energy of the Fool, right? Keep on this leap of faith path. Keep going towards what you really want, okay? Because it's coming quick. When the burden feels heavy, let it go. Okay, when the burden starts to feel too heavy, let it go. You're taking on a lot. You're taking on a really big shift this month, okay? This is a really big shift, and even though you are supported and even though you're making aligned decisions, it doesn't make it any easier and it doesn't make it less heavy. The moments of burden are going to come. When you make really big changes, even if it's the change that you've always wanted or something that you've been working really hard towards, something you've been preparing for, it still has its moments of difficulty, okay? And those are the times when you have to double down and really, 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 really trust your intuition, okay? Really tap into this High Priestess energy and trust your intuition. Trust that you are on the path you're meant to be on, and that it's okay to feel weighed down sometimes, but you gotta let it go. Once you recognize it and acknowledge it, it's time to let it go and release it, okay? Yeah, it's time to let it go and release it and tap into something much lighter, much more joyful, much more fun, much more warmth. The sun is literally a positive omen and a reading that everything's going to work out for you. So everything's gonna work out. Add that to your mantra list, maybe. Or when you're stuck in those negative head loops, and it's like, what if this doesn't work out? What if this goes bad? What if this goes wrong, right? The burden of all of those thoughts, all of those what ifs. What if it works out better than I ever planned it? What if it works out better than I could have ever imagined, right? What if it's better than I could have ever imagined? Try that one on for size when you're starting to freak out a little bit, okay? See what that does for you. Yeah, there's gonna be, throughout the course of this month, this really big shift, there's gonna be some moments where you need to pause, okay? You need to pause, you need to surrender to what's happening, right? Because often big changes don't go as planned. So you need to surrender to what's laying out for you, what's happening for you, right? It's all happening in your highest good, even when it doesn't feel like it. So you need to surrender to the journey, to the experience, right? Surrender, but also maybe take a pause, maybe do some internal check-ins, right? When you're going through a really big shift, you're changing at such a frequent, fast pace, it's gonna be normal to need to pause and check in, okay? And that's okay. That's okay. It's all part of the process, okay? And maybe you need to check in on this. Are you giving and receiving in a balanced way? Is what you're giving, are you receiving what you are giving in a balanced way, right? Is the giving and receiving in balance? Is there something out of alignment there that maybe you need to check in a little deeper on, okay? Just check in on that, right? Because when you're making a really big change, sometimes you can lose sight of that. Sometimes you can fall into survival mode and really lose sight of true abundance, of giving and receiving equally, okay? So just pause and check in, babes, okay? It's okay. It's all right. You're doing something really big and it's gonna go really fucking well. It's gonna go really well for you. But that doesn't mean it's all gonna be sunshine and rainbows, right? There's gonna be those moments of difficulty. But this is a massive up level for you. This process is a massive up level for you. So acknowledge that. Give that the credit it deserves. Give yourself the credit that you deserve for taking this on, for doing this. It's whether it's a move, like physically you're moving, it's a career shift, it's a career move, it's like a complete mental shift, like you're completely changing your mindset on something. whatever it is, like this is a big up level for you. Okay, so keep that in mind. You're doing something big, and it's hard. It's not going to be easy, but it's going to be worth it. Okay. There's going to be some grief and there's going to be some celebration. Okay, they can come hand in hand. They can come together, and they did literally fall out of this deck together. There's going to be some things you need to grieve, but there's also going to be some really beautiful things that you're going to celebrate. And they can happen at the same time, okay? You can be sad about the life, the mindset, the people, the places you're leaving behind, while also being excited and celebrating all of the abundance you're walking into, okay? You are walking into a new chapter, a new, abundant, beautiful, vibrant chapter, and it's okay to be sad about what you're leaving behind, okay? Especially in a big up level, in a big shift. It's gonna come with both excitement and grief, okay? So let yourself feel both of those things. Let yourself feel through everything that's coming up for you, because it's all valid. It's all valid, okay? And with how fast this is happening, it's no wonder that they're both coming up, okay? That's okay. I just want you to remember that, all right? Lastly, I'm going to tap into the Goddess Guidance Oracle deck to see what goddess is here to support you on this big up level, this big journey, this big shift that you are stepping into, okay? This big leap of faith that you are taking into a new version of yourself, whatever that looks like for you, okay? Whew, man, I'm so excited for you, my Sagittarius friends. I'm so excited to see how this goes for you, how this month of August turns out for you. And right out the gate, too, real quick, so we're going to go with both. You have Green Tara and Freya. Green Tara represents start delegating. Ask others, including me, including Green Tara, to help you instead of trying to do everything by yourself. That's a beautiful message for this. Because yeah, this is probably a very personal up level, a very personal shift that you're going through, but it doesn't mean that you can't ask for help. Doesn't mean that you won't need help, right? So be able to ask for help. And also Freya, I love how Freya comes in for this. Freya represents bold. Unleash your adventurous side, take a risk, and be daring. So be bold when you ask for help. Be bold, be daring. Take this risk. Take this risk. This up level is coming from you taking this risk, okay? Take this leap of faith, because you are supported. You have people around you to help you, okay? Be bold, be fierce in taking this big leap, but also in asking for help, because it's okay to ask for help. We all need help sometimes, okay? We all need help sometimes, especially when you're going through such a massive up level shift. Okay, but help is all around you. Help is all around you. Okay, you just have to ask for it. You just have to ask for it. Okay, my loves. I'm this is a little quicker than the other readings that I've done, but I'm just like so excited, and I'm so jazzed to see how this works out for you in such a vibrant, beautiful, bright way. Okay, so I love you so much, Sagittarius. I hope this was helpful. If it resonates, please let me know in the comments below. Like and share with your fellow Sagittarius friends, and make sure you are subscribed to this channel so you are in the know when new videos get posted. I am rooting for you from afar, Sagittarius. You got this. I'm excited to see what comes from it, okay? I love you so much. I'll talk to you next month.